Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Monday, November 24th, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 328. The weather in Dallas, Texas today is rain, and I think it's going to be up in the low 60s. Let's go. In my life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in a powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com. REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, S-P-I-R-E, ConstructionInc.com. Full-scale residential contractor. Anything from your roof to your floor, your heating, your air conditioning. You want to remodel your bathroom. What you got? SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley-Davidson, Longhorn Harley-Davidson. The official Harley-Davidson dealers for Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. But right now, shut off that news and let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back 46 years ago today, November 24th, 1979. My wife, Susan Bessler Fairless, and I were married. It's a beautiful wedding in a Christian church in Irving. I was 23, she was 19. Back then, my ride was a 76 Trans Am. She had a Toyota Celica. For our honeymoon, we decided to go to New Orleans, which is a wonderful place. And 46 years later, we're together. When you find the one, you know it. And there's ups and downs. Absolutely. But when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So, happy anniversary to my beautiful wife, Susie. I love you very much. Also, last night was a memory maker. Me and my grandkids, Rocky and Pearl, went to the Dallas Cowboy game against the Philadelphia Eagles in the Budweiser Suite. So the suite's nice, and it's open to the stadium, and you got a private bathroom, and right across the hall is a big bar and food and a buffet and all this stuff, and all of it's included into the ticket. So we went courtesy of Budweiser. Thank you. Benny Keith. Thank you. And I made some memories. It was Rocky's second game. I had taken him to a game a few years ago, but this was Pearl's first game. And at one point, of course, they were eating like kings. And when the game was getting ready to start, she said, "Grandpa, is it halftime?" I said, "No, it's not halftime. The game's not started yet." She said, "I'm not much on football." And I said, "You're not much on football?" And she said, "No, sir." And I said, "Why'd you come to the game?" And she said, "For the food." Dallas was getting its tail kicked for 3 quarters, and then here they come. They come roaring back. Dallas won the game on the last play of the game. It was a great game. I screamed a lot, and I jumped, and I yelled, and I laughed. Pearl said, "Grandpa, I never seen you so happy before. I never seen you smile so much, Grandpa." She got into it. When the Cowboys started rolling, she got into it. So did Rock. And then after the game, because there's a lot of Eagles fans there, and they're yelling, "Go Birds, go Birds." And after the game, when everybody started leaving, Rocky said, "Grandpa, I don't think them Birds are very happy." I said, "No, sir, they're not very happy, because for 3.5 quarters, they thought they was going to win that game going away." So thanks for the memory. Made old man happy. I appreciate it. Let's check that Chuck. Check that Chuck, you big old... Woo, you got those True Blues on. Yeah, I walked a lot yesterday, and these are pretty comfortable, so I put them on. And they are, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. Okay? What's Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? November 24th, 1949 was a Thursday, and it was Thanksgiving. Grandma wrote, "We went persimmon hunting. Sure had a nice dinner. Willie Lee came over and they went hunting." Persimmon hunting, I guess, is hunting persimmons, and I'm not exactly sure what a persimmon is. When I Googled persimmon hunting, it said that is probably deer hunting around a persimmon tree. You figure that one out. It didn't make any mention of having a Thanksgiving gathering. Dad joke, I'm so good at sleeping I can do it with my eyes closed. Notice I can say stuff and it's somewhat funny and I don't crack a smile. I was smiling last night. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Isn't that crazy? Let's think about that. The harder I work, the luckier I get. What does that mean? The harder you work, the luckier you get. True. It's like when we'd be in those sales meetings and all them blowhards talking about all these deals they've made and all these things and all this commission they're going to make. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Then they put the list of sales on the board and I'm always at the top. The harder I work, the luckier I get. I ought to be the luckiest man in town. I think I am the luckiest man in town. What about you? You the luckiest man in your town? I know you guys work hard. I read your comments every day. I know you guys work hard. Some of you are retired. You worked hard. And where does it all lead? It all leads to the same spot. It all leads to the same spot. But be happy when you get there. Make some of those memories. You know, going to a football game is pretty tough. It's driving and walking and figuring out where do you go. And when the game's over, it's all that yelling and screaming. But when you can do it with your buddy, and especially with your grandkids, that's a wonderful thing. Get out there and make some of the memories. You're not too old to make some memories. All right, so listen, I got to go. We could talk all day about the Cowboy game and about my beautiful wife on our anniversary. But I got Monday things to do, so long for now. But remember, there ain't no place like this place. Love you, Alice. Happy anniversary, honey. Bye, y'all.